proof? Yo, what's going on? The stuff we talking about going there is hilarious. Welcome to the episode of Millionaire Man Cave. We are live in the building with y'all here on YouTube. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, hit the alert button so that way you know next time we actually go on there. Not just us, but even the rest of the shows that come on Relationship Entertainment Television. We are on a network called Relationship Entertainment Television. I slowed that down for a purpose. Relationship Entertainment Television, not just a YouTube channel, not just some streaming service, but we are actually a network, RETV, Relationship Entertainment Television. Several positive shows. The purpose of Relationship Entertainment Television is to get out a positive message amongst the world of crazy, where you hear a lot of negative, a lot of who knows what, hoopla, so on and so forth. Relationship Entertainment Television is a network that promotes positive entertainment, positive content, not just, entertainment, but also things such as news shows, business shows coming very soon in the month of November, and quite a few other things. But everything that is on Relationship Entertainment Television is positive. So I encourage you to go ahead and like, share, subscribe on Facebook, on Instagram, right here on YouTube. Hit up re-tv.net. Bow, right there on the screen for you. And check out Relationship Entertainment Television. But right now, you watching Millionaire Man Cave. We got the fellas in the building. And let me go ahead and start introducing them. As always, I don't know why I always go with this dude first, but my man Mike is in the building with us. What's going on, Money Mike?
What's up? Chilling, y'all. Chilling.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I loving that RETV shirt you got on.
Yes, sir. Always represent.
Honestly, out of all of them, the sweatshirt and that drink right there are my two favorites.
Okay.
The sweatshirt and that drink right there. I got that drink in white and I got it in black. You what?
I said Mike got all the paraphernalia.
He do.
Yes,
Mike got more. I think Mike got more than me. But hey, for anybody who actually wants to go, say what?
I said he been kicking it every week with something on.
He has, and I appreciate it. I really do. But if anybody actually wants some of that paraphernalia, some of that merchandise, you can actually find it where Mike found it on re-tv.net. There's a shop there. You can actually pick up quite a few things. They got masks. I know we've had quite a few requests for these. I got to get these adjusted because, don't ask Black. But I got to get the mugs adjusted because, yeah.
You get mine adjusted.
Yeah, and I got to get my Black another one because his needs to be adjusted. So, but yeah, you can actually hit us up on re-tv.net and get all that good stuff. Once we get the mugs adjusted, those will be up there too because we got quite a few requests for those. Yeah, we like people hit it all the time. Talk about, yo, where can I find one of them Millionaire Man Cave cups that y'all be drinking out of? Can't tell you what's in our cups though, but we can tell you that we got the cups. Moving on, my man right next to my man Mike is in the building from the DMV. I'm coming up your area this weekend. What's going on, Donnell?
What up? Cooling, chilling.
Mr. Reasonable, aka Mr. Reasonable. Hey, man. So for those who don't know, we actually got a group text amongst the fellas, and we be texting all types of stuff throughout the week. And sometimes Donnell be sending stuff, and I'll be like, this is exactly why they call this dude Mr. Reasonable. Right? Like, no females in this group, dog. Like, you don't have to. But nah, that's who he is, and that's actually. I mean, I'm but that's a good quality. That's a good trait. You know, the women. That's why the women love him.
Yep.
Hold on, that away. Dude with the Lakers shirt on. I am not a Lakers fan, but I'm not a Lakers fan.
Watch your mouth, man. Address that.
I'm not a fan, but I'm not a hater.
World champion Lakers. Say it. Say it the right way.
You know,
my bad. The world champion Lakers.
That's right.
Black is in the building with us, y'all.
Hey, man.
That's all he got.
That's all I got. Hey, man. We're gonna speak tonight.
Hey, so while we going ahead and keep it true, let's go ahead and get into this intro right quick, so that way we can talk. We got some crazy topics for y'all, so make sure y'all go ahead and like, subscribe, share, and subscribe. I can't talk tonight, but in the meantime, I'm gonna get my words together. Y'all check this out.
When they do that, cause we do that though. I see you talking, so we gon' take it though. And yeah, talking cheap, so don't do that though. My click 100 deep.
Bill, we everywhere. And right now we are on. Hey, what's going on?
Click 100 deep.
Cindy Meadows with the news. But yeah, we are everywhere. Right now, we are in the DMV. We are in somewhere in North Carolina, and wherever we are, that's where we are. But let's get into some topics tonight, y'all. I think we got quite a bit to talk about.
Okay.
I don't even know where to start. I'm not going to address that man's shirt anymore. I'm glad NBA season is over with. I was tired of the bubble. I don't know about y'all, but I was tired of it. It just seemed extra long for no reason.
Yo, man. Hey, why are we on the topic of the bubble? All right, check this out. Hey, listen. These cats,
what?
man, look down there. I'm not getting into none of that, man. Imagine you was in a bubble like these dudes with the NBA. Tell me the first thing you gonna do when you and your wife get along by yourself.
We ain't got to get along by ourselves. It's going down.
Okay, Ty. So what you doing? What you doing, man? What you gonna do? What's your move? What's your first move? What's your first move? That first time you see your woman and y'all been in the bubble, you've been locked down for what? 6 months, 3 months. First thing you do.
Turn off the lights. Yep.
No, I'm talking, man. What you do, man? You go for the head, the ears, the eye, the neck, the breast, stomach, the knees. You know, what you going for? What you going for, man? You going gorilla? You going Ralph Tresvant? You going Alan Quartermain or Luke from General Hospital? What you gonna do? What's coming out? Who you gonna be? Who you gonna be, man?
Now, in this sense, I'm a little more like Donnell. I'm the romantic type, sensitive dude when it comes to my wife. And so Donnell looking like, yeah, Donnell, let's just go ahead and call a spade, dog. I'm with you. I'm sensitive too. Nah, but my top love language is physical touch. So I need to start touching and so forth. My wife knows I love her. I love to kiss my wife. So I'm probably gonna kiss her. That's the first thing, and let the kissing go from there.
Okay, so you starting at the mouth to mouth. You doing mouth to mouth resuscitation. You trying to resuscitate that thing before he. Okay, all right, Mike. What you got, man? What you going for, man?
Like Ty, I'm probably going for the mouth to mouth, the CPR instruction, and then while I'm doing that, my hands are probably roaming. You know what I'm saying? And then that gorilla back is going to come out because it's been too long.
Hell yeah!
That silverback.
Hell yeah!
So you like one of them songs where the beat build up. So you starting off as a lover boy, and then what's the song where the beat just come out on and just get you? I'll think of it in a minute. But yeah, you one of them. You an interlude. You're an interlude dude. Okay.
There you go.
I
got a 112 interlude that'll play first.
112.
And then some junkyard will come on. Some go-go.
Rough it off.
Man, what you got? What's your move, man? Where you going? You going face, cheek, chin, ears, neck, back, breast, armpit.
In light of my team, the Washington football team, I'm like Terry McLaurin. I'm going deep.
He going right in there.
Just take them off. Take the clothes off, girl.
He go.
Hey, look. Hey, Mike. I shouldn't even have to ask.
Hey, we had that text earlier this week too. You shouldn't have to ask. Some things you just shouldn't have to ask for.
Man, I'm telling you right now, man. I'm going straight. I'm going Thundercat, man. I'm going Thundercat. You know when Lionel turned to he's with Thundercat. Ho! Just like that. I'm gonna hold a hole for about as long as I can. After I finish that hole, I'm done.
I was about to say
it's gonna be like one of them animals after it climax just roll over.
The goat do that.
Oh,
the goat does that. The goat just be like.
That's why he's the goat.
Hey, she can be pissed at you.
No, I'm gonna tell her. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna fall out like that. I'm gonna get back. Man, the buffalo, Lord. Oh my God.
Hey, everybody that had the moment, like just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Give me about 15 minutes to regroup myself, and we'll be back at this.
Yeah.
There you go. I need some water.
Yeah. It was.
Hey, check this out, man. Another question? If that was you, would you be mad if your woman wanted to be, I guess romantic at that particular point? This is the first time y'all ain't seen each other in 3 months, and would you be mad if your wife want to take it slow? Yeah. Would you be mad?
No, I wouldn't. Because like you said earlier, my personal opinion, there is a buildup. And sometimes when you got that buildup going, by the time you get to that climax, that end point, man, that joint be so great. So you done sat there and worked up everything. Man, yeah, man. If she want to take that joint slow, like I said, I'm a romantic type dude anyway. I think there's a time and place for everything. It's a time when you go in there and you just pound it out. And there's times you got to be like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and make this thing last.
Okay.
Like make it last forever.
I put in a work day. She got 8 hours. That's it. Sometime within that 8 hours, we getting it on.
Bro,
she wants to savor the moment and not rush it.
Man, what the hell? Wait a minute, man. We've been lost without each other for 3 months. How much buildup you need? God, it should. Hey, look, man. Hey, I would be so mad if my wife did not just. She better be tearing my clothes off and biting on me and stuff right in the car as soon as we get off the air. I mean, no, I don't want no interlude. No. I ain't seen you in 3 months. Oh no. No.
I get it. Sometimes you can do it in reverse.
I want her to tear me up.
Sometimes you can do it in reverse. I get it.
I want my woman to make me scared. I want to be like, oh.
I get it.
Oh.
Yeah.
So answer me. Well, never mind.
Is the air on? Put the air on.
So does it? Okay. And so since we got women watching
headlights,
why does it take all of that in order for us to get that? That's what I want to know from the women. Why does it take for us to be gone for so long, or for y'all? Because like when we was together early and we was dating, we got all that energy. Say what, Donna?
Some would say distance make the heart grow fonder.
I know distance make the thing get harder. I know that, right? Look, right now, I don't know about finding the heart. Down there below, it's gonna be hard as mistletoe and diamonds. I'm telling you right now, boss. Hey,
and like I was saying though, but I get it. Sometimes you can do it in reverse. Sometimes you can get that banging in. Go ahead and bang it out, and then you come back round two, or the next day, or whatever the moment is, and you slow it down, and you just that's when you get all emotional and sentimental. That's what I said. That's where I ain't gonna lie. That's what I like, the emotional, sentimental stuff.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, lover boy.
That's just me. Hey, that's what I said. That's when in that case, that's when I become Mr. Reasonable, Mr. Sensitive, or whatever. So that's just me personally.
All right, man.
I don't know.
All right, man. But I'll be mad because I'll be like, man, you ain't horny? Why you ain't horny? Yeah, why you ain't jumping on me? Hey, I need to know.
Hey, check the video cameras in your house.
Oh, yeah. Check the video camera.
Check the video cameras in your house. And post it on Facebook.
Check the video cameras and your homeboy.
Yep.
Hey, man, I seen something else, another post about somebody putting some video cameras up, man, because
oh, really?
yeah, maybe I was reading the same post and thought it was something different, but yeah, I seen a little text today. Yeah. So,
I get it. And all right, for those who don't know, I'm not gonna go through the whole story, but so you got to actually go back and watch another previous episodes of Millionaire Man Cave. We actually covered this story from somebody who wrote in, who wanted our opinion on a situation on whether or not he believed his wife was cheating on him or not. It was plain and obvious. He had it literally on camera. We had our personal opinions about it. Again, for those who want to go back and watch it, go back. You know, you can hit the subscribe button here on YouTube or go on re-tv.net, and you can actually watch the previous version or previous episodes of Millionaire Man Cave. But come to find out, I don't think I told y'all this part. Dude said after everything, he did find out, for those who watching, his wife was getting her back blown out by a good friend of theirs. Yes, a friend of theirs was blowing his wife's back out on a regular. He's supposed to be coming over doing housework, and he was actually working more than what was going on he was supposed to be doing. So anyway, but so the dude found out, and the dude wound up saying he signed his vows for better or for worse. So he gonna try to work it out. I don't know if I told y'all that part.
I kind of figured it. I kind of figured it because I saw a post, you know, where I don't remember exactly what it was, but it made me think that he was going back, that he was going to take her back.
What he gonna work out? Them cramps in her neck from going chicken and bobbing. What he gonna work out? He ain't gonna work nothing out. This dude is done. What he gonna do? Massage her back while she getting blowed out by his boy? What are he gonna do? How he gonna do? See, here's the thing about situations like that. He talking about everything he gonna do, but until she wanna do it, he gonna be in a world of hell trying to change somebody. What he need to do is, Donnell, what you say, fondness of the heart. What would you gonna say it again, man?
Distance make the heart go fonder.
He need to distance himself from that woman. So her heart can grow. If she can, he can go on, let her get all the way out there, or just let her go all the way out there till she realize that she too far out there and she want to come back. That's how you do that.
She already too far out there. She was banging his homeboy in their house. She already crossed that line. She gone.
That's my answer. Leave her. Get gone, man. Get gone. What you hanging around for, man? What you gonna hang around?
Nothing to work out. Nothing to work out. You're right.
You just need to go now. She come to you because right now she ain't expressing that she want nothing to do with him. She ain't made no type of effort that says I want to be with you. She ain't doing none of that. Man, I love her. Till death do us part. Well, she said, well, I ain't dying, but I'm sure finna get me some. And she beating down everybody. So he can hang around here. The poet's
fact that it was his homeboy who was coming in the crib. True that.
Oh, he gets
the fact that it was his homeboy coming in the crib smashing her off was even crazier. That was even crazier. In his bed.
He wouldn't be able to do that anymore because he'd get his ass whooped royally like Debo. I turned to Debo and just whooped that ass.
Hey, I ain't told you, man. The reason I ain't want to get into this story. First of all, I recognize the dude was a buster. He's a wankster. First time I heard this story. You's a buster. He's a buster, man. You don't need all that evidence to see if somebody cheating on you. What you doing?
Yeah.
That don't make sense, man. You're a buster. You're a buster. So Mike, he ain't gonna hit nobody. He ain't whooped his boy ass yet.
He did.
Yeah, he probably did.
He said all he said was every party. Yeah, all he said was every party was addressed, and he's working on his situation. Then he came back later and said that he signed his vows for better for worse, and they are working it out. And I agree with old girl here said they deserve each other because he is a jack who doesn't understand, like Nicole said, that he deserves better. And she's even more of a jack for doing what she's done did. And because I'm pretty sure it's been going on for quite some time. We know
yeah,
for
yeah.
he said in his original message to us that it had been going on for at least 3 months.
That one time, remember, he didn't even knock. He just came straight in the door.
Came straight in the door.
Then
Yeah.
the
That's
one
been going on for a while.
Saw his car there, kept going, and when dude left and he saw his car was gone, he parked it, walked in the house. Come on, man, dog. Come on, man. Look, man.
Yeah, man.
Look, man.
So-
I'm done.
So
Man,
for
but
anybody who wants to send in a question to Millionaire Man Cave, we will answer your questions live on air. If you got a video that you want to send in, we'll answer a video question. Or if you write in your question, we'll actually answer it live on air. Send your question to info@re-tv.net. It's actually was just on the screen. Let's put it back. info@re-tv.net. And we got you. You can hit us up on Facebook as well as on Instagram. And we answer your questions and so forth there as well. I'm definitely in agreement with you, Anthony. Dude is a jack, and I don't know what to say about them. Yeah,
Moving
send in
on.
your question. We got a question. We got a question of the week today. We got a question of the week today, fellas. Somebody else wrote in, and this was their question. It says, all right, fellas, I need advice for blended families. How do you mold the bond with your bonus son? His dad is not around, but deep down, I know he wants his biological father to come back. It's not their relationship. It's more of his siblings. I don't know what that meant. We get along pretty good now, but there is still some disconnect. Should I let it be? To me, he's still my son. So the question is,
how old is the kid? You know,
he does not say. I'm assuming he's probably preteen, teenager. Maybe, you know.
Well, it matters. It does matter what stage of this kid's life he's coming into. It matters. It does matter. Evidently, this boy got a very vivid memory of his biological father. So he's a little too late.
Yeah.
Well, based on this, based on this letter, I can only go by what's here. It says, I need advice for blended families. How do you mold the bond with your bonus son? So that kind of gives me the impression that maybe he's just coming in there. But then he says this, his dad is not around, but deep down, I know he wants his biological father to come back. It's not their relationship. I don't know what the heck that means. It's more for his siblings. Oh, maybe he comes around for his siblings and not for his relationship with his son. I don't know. I don't get that part. But that kind of gives me the fact that he knows that this dude's kind of been around for a minute. He knows the background with this little boy and his father. Or maybe the mother just told him and was like, yo, this is what happened with my son, blah, 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 blah. The dad's not around. He got some siblings that he's more in tune with than he is with him. I don't know. But it sounds like, dude, I mean, when you get into a bonus child situation, me personally haven't been in those situations and am in that situation. It's touchy. It's really touchy, and it does make a difference at the age, like you said, Black. But at the same time, you still to answer his question. And I think I want Donnell to answer this too. Donnell, I think you got to blend it. I know you over there. You've been too quiet, Donnell. You in the blended family situation. How do you mold the bond? Personally, I'll answer this first. I date my children. For those who know me personally, I've been in 2 married blended families. My first wife, she brought in a bonus son that I called my son. At that time, I didn't have any kids. Unfortunately, we didn't work out, got divorced, all that good stuff. Married my current wife, and she brought in a daughter, and I brought in 2 sons, technically 3 sons. So, being in that situation and growing up, even my parents, when they divorced, they got with people who had kids and so forth. So I was kind of that bonus child in those situations. It's touchy and difficult, to build a bond. And so I try my best to build the bond the same way I would build it with my biological kids. With my daughter and my older son, I used to date them. And when I mean date, I took them out, got to know them, let them talk, let them get to know me, blah, 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 so on and so forth. And I think that's one of the best ways you can build a bond with your kids is to date them.
Okay. I say be yourself, man. You know,
Mr.
and
Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Mike.
oh, was I jumping the gun?
No. Go
Okay.
ahead, Mike. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Well, you know, I just say, you know, you got to be yourself first and foremost. You know, you can't try to be what's missing. You can't try to be what you're not. Just be yourself and let that child, you know, bond with you naturally, just like you would your own children. I mean, because you got the bond, like Ty was saying, with your own children. You know, there's different ways to do it, but be yourself and extend those opportunities to hang out, to do things like dating a child, you know, whatever. Um, you know, that's it really. Just be yourself and extend opportunities.
But before you answer, Donnell, let me say something, Mike. Yes and no. Because all children got different personalities. So you made the statement, allow the child to bond with you is naturally. Not all children, and because each child has different personalities, not all children are receptive of old dude coming into the house or old dude dating my mother or the fact that you are not my father. Because he said, the person who wrote the letter said, you can tell a child wants a bond with his dad. So because he wants that bond with his dad, he doesn't easily accept anybody who his mom now brings around. So sometimes the child is not going to try to bond with you for one reason or another. So sometimes you as the adult have to make the decision, let me do what I can to bond with this child, despite the fact that they don't want to bond with me in return. Because remember, they are a child. Yeah. So their mind is still not completely wrapped around everything that's gone. They don't know the whole ins and out of everything that made this relationship what it is for them to be the bonus son and vice versa and so on and so forth. You as the adult, you know. I see Donnell agreeing with me. Go ahead, Donnell.
No, I was going to say, I was going to say to Mike that I agree, but then I disagreed with some of the stuff that he had said. I feel like the advantages that we have with our biological children is that our kids take on the personalities of either the mother or the father. So to me, it's easier to form that bond. But what I was going to say was, you know, be yourself. But I think in any relationships, especially with children, is communication and being transparent. You know what I mean? With that kid, like you constantly have to, you know, have, you know, these good intentions, right? You might get shot down the first couple of times, but to me, like just like any kid, like eventually they'll come around, right? Whether it's playing video games, going outside, you know, playing basketball, throwing a baseball in the yard or whatever. But you know, the mind of a kid, you know, they're not as tough as they think they are, right? Eventually they'll break, especially when the father figure is not around. They want that.
Yeah.
But the thing is that it's not a thing that you force. It has to be organic.
Yeah, I agree. It has to be organic. But I think you touched on something for me personal, that you have to, the child may not always come around immediately, but you not necessarily pushing it, but you can't give up. You can't just say, you know what, man, they rejected me once, twice. I'm not going to try no more. Because again, you are the adult, they are the child. They are going through a set of emotions, and you know, especially if they want their dad around. According to this dude, he wants a relationship with his dad. Then even if he rejects you once or twice, trust me, if he realizes that his mom wants to be with you, then he's going to at some point in time say, you know what, my mother loves this dude, my mother likes this dude. Let me go ahead and try to develop some type of relationship because I want to see my mother happy at the same time.
Okay.
But that may take a while. I ain't gonna say like it's gonna happen overnight. It may not happen in the first 6 months to a year, 2 years, 3 years.
I was saying, don't take whatever reaction personal either, because it has nothing to do with you.
That's deep. Yep, I feel you.
Yeah, I'm with Donnell on that last thing he said. Don't take it personal because it ain't nothing about you.
Yeah.
To me, what I would the approach that I would take is I would attack that thing head on. I'm not necessarily telling this young man that I want him to look at me as a father figure. I am going to make he already know this boy wants his dad. So anytime I speak about his dad, and I would do that often, I would speak of his dad in the image that he wants to see his dad in. I'll talk to him about that because I'm not, the worst thing you can do is try to be something somebody already got. You know, that you can't be something they already got. He has a dad. He has a biological father. You can never be that. What you can do is be yourself, be the great guy that you are, and allow this kid to see what a great guy you are. He may not see it right off or even acknowledge it, but you being you and you always being 100 to that kid, around that kid, time will surely come through and tell. He can't never say nothing bad about you. You know, that's what you can get. You can't be his dad. Don't even want to be his dad. Do everything you want, you can for him. You know what I'm saying? Because when you try to force yourself of being his dad, oh, I'm gonna be the one. Because he's saying at the end, I love him as my son. I got you on that. Be very careful. See, when you got your own child, you do certain things you won't do for other kids, for your own children. So you got to remember, this dude has a dad, and he has a biological. Now, I don't know the qualities of his dad, but in this kid mind, the qualities are good enough to make me want you. So you got to preserve that and just be that person. Don't try to be that boy daddy. And eventually you will be his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
I got you. Yeah.
Eventually you will. Feel that. You gotta let your thought go, and it'll come back to you. He'll get you. You'll get it.
Yeah, definitely feel that.
In tears. He'll break down in tears the final days he see that little boy acknowledge him. Could be when that boy 40, 30, 20-some years old, when he get that man some thanks for loving him as his own son. He never said in his life. I'm telling you, y'all talking about build up. That's a build up that can help you in life, man, and just turn you upside down in life, man. Them type moments like that. When you know you done gave everything you had to somebody, and you didn't think it was there, it was working, but all of a sudden it just, man, they give it to you, man. That's an overwhelming feeling right there.
It made me think about it makes me think about the question from a couple weeks ago, or was it last week or a couple weeks ago, where the girl didn't or wanted her biological dad to take her down the aisle, even though the bonus dad had been there and done everything for her.
Yeah,
she wanted a biological dad. So I mean, you know, like Black said, you can't be the biological dad. You know, you gotta be yourself.
Yep, gotta be yourself, bro. So,
but I feel you guys.
Yeah, man. I hope it works out. You know, because it's hard, man. When you start, and that's why I say it's very important. Depending on the age of this child.
So,
I'm telling you right now, man.
So I'm gonna play a little bit of devil's advocate real quick, because Mike, to that very point.
Why you gonna do that, man? Now what?
No. Because real talk. It's almost like, you know, some people can't even have kids, and will pour all their love. They give everything they got into an individual. Okay. And you say you can't be the biological, but then they have biological parents who are just absent, period. And I for me, it's a touchy subject, right? Because, you know, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, you know, I want the very thing that you have, but I can't get it. But you know what I'm saying? This is how you treat what you have, type situation.
Yeah.
All right.
No doubt. I mean,
advocate. Let me play the God advocate. All right, check this out. All right. So at this point, when we're talking about what you would do, so let's say me and my child, my biological child, I live with them every day. I'm married to their mom, but my biological child rejects me on everything. He don't want to do what I do. Don't want to hang out. Don't want to do nothing. Don't want none of that. Now, me as a father, do I get rid of him, or do I still do everything I can that I'm gonna do for that child, regardless? That's what I'm saying with this situation. So when you in that situation, if you're not the biological parent, but you really just keep getting it. Just keep doing everything you do as if it was your real child and they was rejecting you, gonna get what you want. Because that's the answer. That's what you would do.
Now,
I mean, what have you found out? I got this situation going on, all right, in my family. Well, I had a cousin. She found out her son was homosexual. Rocked her world. But she is still, it ain't like, oh, you ain't my child no more. I mean, it's like, now it's like, hey, that's the fam. That's the fam. No, we love you. Good, bad, indifferent, ugly, pretty, fat, skinny, everything, man. Bloody, unblooded, I don't care what you are. Something you just got to get at agape love. Hey, look, I think people get a little bit messed up when they give something, but they want something back. And that's human. We do want something back. But just keep sowing them seeds of that. I may not be your biological father, but I'm doing fatherly things in your life. And hey, it's gonna come, man. It'll come.
so I'm gonna tell you where I'm coming from with it. I've seen on a few occasions where the biological is treating the son or the child like garbage. Like they don't come and see him. When they do come and see him, it really ain't about nothing. They just treat him bad. And no matter what, that biological father still has, or mother still has, that bond with that child. That biological still has, no, let me say it the other way around. The child still has that bond with the biological parent. And, like they could do no wrong. Even though they treat them like garbage, they feel like they could do no wrong. And so that's why I said what I said earlier, about being yourself and, don't try to be that replacement, was my thing. And I think y'all kind of hit on that too. You can't be a replacement, but just be you.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not your job to be a replacement, and that's how I looked at it with both of my bonus kids. I got a bonus son and a bonus daughter. It's not my job to be your replacement father. It's my job to be a bonus in addition to. Now, if that child's father chooses not to do his part, then as my responsibility, I already know from jump that it's my responsibility to do that anyway. So I'm gonna treat you the same way that I would treat my own child if I had any children, or if I do got kids, I'm gonna treat you the same way I treat my own kids. It's not for me to replace your dad, but it's for me to be an addition, to enhance whatever it is that your dad is supposed to be doing in the first place.
It's for you
I'm
to be the dad that you're supposed to be.
Mama got with me for anyway, huh?
It's for you to be the dad that you're supposed to be.
Exactly. I mean, and that's how. Regardless, you're supposed to be, if you understand that that's the situation that you're stepping into, whether you have kids or you don't, to be somebody's bonus dad, then, or bonus mom, and in the case of a female who might be listening, then you have to understand your role is to step in as a parent figure to a certain degree, a bonus, an addition to what it is that his or her mom or his or her, dad is supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I will say I love that term, bonus.
Yeah, but you ain't going to it blind. It ain't like you, oh my gosh, she just sprung up on me, she got a kid, or oh my God, he just sprung up on me, he got a kid. Yeah, that they got a kid 9 times out of 10.
That happens too.
It does, I'm sure. I watch couples court.
Three of my homeboys that happened to, man. Where they found out they got like an 18 or 20 something. One of them, baby, was 30 something years old when he found out.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. So answer me this then, because this was another question that we kind of got in, and I can kind of relate the two with each other. Now, again, speaking for myself personally, and Donnell, I can't speak for you, but I know Donnell has a bonus or blended situation as well. When it comes to loving, is love a feeling or a choice, and why? So, and you can kind of relate that to loving a bonus child, or loving your own kids, or loving your spouse. When it comes to love, this was the question that came in. When it comes to love, is it a feeling, a choice, and why? That's our question for tonight. Is love a feeling or a choice, and why?
Okay. I'll
Donnell over there
both.
laughing. What you laughing at, Donnell?
I say, yeah, that's
Go ahead,
a
Mike.
deep one, man. It's a deep question. I'd have to say, really and truly, it's both. You know what I'm saying? It's a feeling first and foremost. Because you have those feelings, whether it be for partner, or whether it be for a child. The feeling comes first, and then it's your choice to develop that feeling, to develop the emotions that go along with that feeling. And that's really what it's about, the emotions that go along with the feeling. Go ahead.
I was gonna say before we dive deep into that question, right? Like, I feel like I need the term love to be unpacked for me. Like, what does that mean to the individual, to truly to answer the question, right? Because there's God's love, right? It's unconditional. Mm-hmm. But then it's sometimes as humans we confuse lust as love, right? So can we unpack that first?
So I think love means something different to everybody.
Okay. So my definition is okay. I think there's two kinds of love, and I think it's that way in the Bible too. Where they have the agape love or whatever, and then they have the other kind of lustful love. But I think that love comes on a couple different levels for me personally. I have the feelings that go along with how I feel about you, what I want to do for you, what I want us to do together. The feelings, and then there's there's the deeper side, the deeper level, which is, what am I willing to give for this? What am I willing to give of myself for this love, for this that I'm feeling? And that's kind of what I was getting at with the emotions that go along with it, that have to be developed. Because for me, and like I said, I can only speak personally, for me, it's a feeling first. And then there's emotions that come along with that feeling. And how I develop those emotions kind of determine where that relationship goes.
So then why do relationships not work out if you love someone?
Because I can love you.
Might not be equal. Might not be equal.
It might not be equal. But this is my thing though, Donnell. I can love you, but not like you. I'm commanded by God, if you want to take it biblically, to love even my enemies. He ain't say I gotta like your ass. And if I don't like your ass, then I ain't with your ass. I mean, that's plain and simple. That's to me.
So how can you love somebody and not like them? Give me an example of that.
Because if I love you unconditionally, that means no matter what you've done to me, I love you. I care for you. I accept you. It
doesn't matter what they do to you, Ty.
But that's what I'm saying. If you do that to me, I can still love you. That doesn't mean I want to, but I can still love you. You can do me dirty, you can do me wrong, but I love you. But just because you done me dirty and wrong, that doesn't necessarily mean I mess with you. I ain't gotta like you. I ain't gotta fool with you. I don't mess with you, but I love you. I love you from a distance.
So if your homeboy slept with your wife, you still love him?
Oh, good one.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, either you do or you don't. That's what I'm getting to in this situation right here.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. You do or you don't. So answer me this. And this, I'll speak for myself personally. I ain't putting anybody on the spot. When you get into an argument with your wife, do you like her at the time? Or if it aggravates the hell out of you or gets your nerve, do you like her? No, but you still love her because you vowed to be with her to death do you part. I can tell you now, I don't always like my wife, but I love her.
In the moment, you might not like her either.
That's what I'm saying. I may not like her, but I love her.
Yeah, because I can tell you the truth. When I'm fighting with my wife or arguing, I may not like her right then, but I love her enough not to go anywhere.
But if somebody came in the middle of an argument, in the middle of an argument, if you fussing with your wife, in the middle of an argument and you don't like her, somebody come in the house with a gun ready to hurt your family. Say what?
What else would you be doing with her in the middle of an argument? You said you fussing with your wife in the middle of an argument.
Hey, I got a question for that too. I got a question that will answer that. I got a question that will answer that, Black. But in the middle of an argument, y'all fussing or whatever the case, somebody comes in, breaks in home invasion, and gets ready to kill you or wants to cause harm to you and your family. So you're going to tell me, hey, yo, we in an argument. I don't like her. Take her ass. Go ahead and shoot her.
No.
I'm sure it can happen.
You can be like, oh, you know what? The argument was petty as hell. Let me go ahead and protect my wife and be like, no, don't do it. Oh, no, don't shoot her. Like, no, really?
Sound like Kevin Hart.
I'd be like, no, give me the gun.
No.
Like,
right on time, man. Right on time.
Hey, that's the choice that you make.
Hey, everything else.
So going back, choice. So in the heat of that argument, and this kind of brings it back to that choice thing. In the heat of that argument, I might be mad as what Black say, mother chicken. I might be mad as a mother chicken, but I've made the choice to develop my emotions. I've made the choice to develop this relationship. I've made the choice to stick things out, to get married, and knowing that I want to work things out. So even though I'm in the heat of that moment and I may not like her, I've made the choice to love her.
My man Anthony Williams says you don't love 100% all the time. Do you love? Do you find yourself capable of not loving 100 at 100?
I can't. I can't say that.
That's what our viewers are saying. You don't always love at 100. So are you capable of not loving at 100?
Okay, right, okay, loving at 100.
Let me put this situation in. All right,
go ahead.
Let's talk. We're talking about relationships. Let's think. We talking about? So now we're looking at a relationship who we married with and blah blah blah. All right. Have you ever been in a situation with somebody you had an argument with, and it was over after that argument?
Yeah. Okay. You just get to your breaking point. Yeah.
Guess what? So would you care to say that you didn't love that person?
No, I said I didn't like that person.
Let me ask you this. Let me go even deeper with you, Black.
All right.
Have you ever been in a position where you had an argument and it was over with that person, but you stayed together?
I put people in positions. Nobody put me in positions. All right. Let's just.
He pulled a you on you, Donnell. He pulled a you on you, Donnell.
Nobody put me in positions. All right.
Okay.
He pulled a you on you.
To be on record. This crap can go on for 100 years. You even give me 100 years later, talking about something. No.
Well, can anyone relate? Let me be politically correct here. Can anyone relate where you had an argument with your significant other, and from that argument it was over, but y'all chose to stay together?
Okay, why? Why would you choose to stay together?
Could be a lot of different things.
Because you love them, and usually you love people. That's the person you with. All right. Now, here's what I'm saying right now. All I'm saying is that the situation that we had, like, okay, you with your wife, y'all arguing. You don't like her, but you love her. No, you love her. That's it. You love her. It don't matter about liking. The word like is just noise. That's noise in the relationship. Because when you get rid of the noise, what you got? If you with your wife and you get rid of all the noise, Like for all the nuances, all that stuff, what you got? You got love. We always love the people who we love because that force is a force so strong that it ain't something that you go out and get. It happens to you. All us in love because it happened to us. Now, when the noise is louder and you got too much noise, then you don't love that person no more. I don't care how hard you say it, man. You don't love that person. When you let somebody go,
I get what you're saying, Black. I get it. I get it to a certain degree, but I do feel there it's more than just that fine line because you can do something to me and I may not want to be through with you. At that time, I maybe want to be through with you. To Donnell's point, at that time, I may be like, you know what? I'm done. I'm tired of this. I'm out. So on and so forth. At that time, but overall, when I'm thinking about it, after I come to my senses, after I've calmed down to what Mike was saying earlier, that love is still there. There is a fine line between love and like.
That's my point. You love them. You in love. Yeah. You love them.
I mean, not like you said that the liking is noise. I don't know if that's just necessarily noise. I may not to the question that was asked earlier about loving at 100. I still love you at 100, but I just don't like you. So I just don't fool with you right now. But I don't want to see no harm to you. I still want to be around you. Whatever the case may be, I just don't fool with you right now because I don't like you.
So, but is it the makeup sex? And if it is the makeup sex, is it the love or is it the lust?
And guess what? Love will exist without whether you like me or not like me.
That's true. And as far as makeup sex, Donnell,
with or without sex. What about that one?
Oh no, you got to go. You got to get the hell up out of here. No, that's bull. No, you're not getting me on TV saying that either. No, I don't agree. No. Bye. See you.
Hey. So around that earlier, you made a comment about isn't that what you do when you're arguing? I got a question because I've seen this online several times. What would you do if you and your wife in the middle of arguing and she just started getting naked?
Argument over.
Hey, ladies, I'm trying to help y'all out. Ladies, I'm trying to help y'all out. Go ahead.
No, hey,
those that are watching, hint message.
Right. Hey, and if my wife is watching this one tonight or later on, if I'm mad and we in an argument, you start stripping, argument over.
Hey, that's some crazy stuff, though. Can you imagine that? Really, you in the middle of a heated argument, and you talk about liking or loving your wife. You in the middle of a heated argument, and she just start buttoning. And you mother chicken this, and you mother chicken that, and you just like you gotta sound like Charlie Brown after that.
Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, man, that's why you in an argument right there, man. Hey, look, next time you argue with somebody, man, you know they can't leave or whatever, y'all together, man, just start getting undressed. Take your shirt off, man. Take your shirt off. Take your shirt off, take your shoes off, take your socks off, and you automatically gonna get, what you doing? You just broke that chain of thought. You just broke that computer.
I challenge any of our viewers, hell, anybody on this show, while you in the middle of the argument, get naked in front of your wife and see if the argument continues or not. See if she can handle it. See if she can handle it.
Women, send us a picture of you doing it. We want to see if it really works.
info@re-tv.net. I'm joking.
Wow.
Yeah, I challenge you. I want to see. Somebody please write and tell me if they've done that before. We want to know. If you and your spouse, whether you and your wife or you and your husband, have gotten into an argument and you just decided to get naked in the middle of argument, can you argue naked? Is it possible? I want to know. Is it possible to argue naked?
Nope.
Inquiring minds want to know.
Before sex or after sex? Before sex or after sex?
Hey, if you arguing naked, I think it's going to lead to sex.
No. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, and when you pose that question, my brain went to, well, what happens if you just had sex, y'all are still naked, and then she bring up something, and y'all start arguing.
Yeah, that I don't. At that point in time, yeah,
I'm drained.
That's different. That's different. I can, yeah. At that point in time, I don't like you no more.
At that point in time, you argue. Who's she gonna argue with? Because I'm,
We say that goat.
yeah.
Boom.
Who she argue with? Now, if you'd messed around and said somebody else's name at the end, now.
Oh. Whoa.
Have y'all ever go ahead and call a woman about that wasn't the right name?
Never.
Oh, I have. Oh, yeah, I have. Oh, yes.
Never.
Yes.
Yes. Want somebody the wrong name?
Yeah. Never.
And what happened, Black? What happened after that?
It was a little argument, some words. It was some words. And maybe a couple times I got out of it.
He immediately go to eating the coochie. Cover his mouth with the coochie.
Baby boy.
Now, survival pack. Pull it, tactic, G14 classified. Hey, you gotta do something, man. You got to come up. You gotta be slick as an oil can, man. Can of oil, man. You gonna get out of that, man.
Pull that off.
Yeah, I did that twice, man. I twice, at least. Evidently, it ain't twice. I didn't get over it. It ain't work because I don't even know what them people are. That, you know. My mama did it several times. You know, when you was in, high school, somebody called the house, your mama say a name, and you're like, who was that? I know that ain't what's called in so-and-so class.
Your parents set you up. Your parents set you up in a heartbeat. Especially back in the day when there was one house phone.
Oh, yeah, my mama was
that girl on the phone again.
Yeah. I had two chicks with the same name one time, man. My mama thought she was talking to one. She thought she was talking to one because the girl's gave her name, but she was talking to the other one. But she was telling about stuff, and the other girl like, "What is you talking about?" And he said, and my mama like, "Oh, I thought you was the other one."
Oh.
That's what my mama said. And I'm walking through the door, like, you know how you like, give me that phone. Get off the phone. And I'm reaching for the phone, and she said, "Oh, I thought you was the other."
Oh, Lord.
All I said,
that was back in the day.
Hey,
You had one house.
I'll call you back. And hung up.
Exactly. Mama, what are you doing?
No, you never had that.
You shouldn't have all these girls anyway. You shouldn't have all these girls calling the house anyway. That's what my mama used to say.
You remember that? Y'all remember them corded phones or the cordless phone with the long antenna on it? That Jake was shaped like California. The phone would be like that. And you had that long wire on it? Yeah, we had them. Yeah. Exactly. Y'all used to run them telephone cords under the house.
Hey, let's get into man code. Let's get into who got. Oh, you already know who got man code. Black, what's man code for tonight?
Man, I hope you got this. Look, I hope you got this. Look, man. I am socially active with like the Facebook, Instagram. I have all those things. I don't get on them all the time. I am on text message. And fellas, it is a sin. Let me tell you something, man. Don't you ever, man, look, if you a man, no emojis in your text messages. We grown damn men. What you send a Listen, I found out. Somebody asked me about an eggplant. His brothers out here sending this emoji to their women, man. First of all, if you see a dude thing look like this, it's purple. He ain't getting no blood through it. He got carbon dioxide in his thing. He gonna die. And I don't know what the hell that green stuff is on top, but either it's a retroactive condom that broke, or I don't know what that is. Look, man, you can't be sending, fellas, you can't send no emojis, man. No emojis.
Wait,
no emojis.
So you can't send it to your woman? Because the woman know what it means.
Man, no, man. No, you don't send no emojis. Man, we can't be sending no emojis, man. Only emojis you can send is the happy face and the thumbs up.
Hey, Mike, kill yourself.
Black.
Kill yourself, Mike.
What I do, man? What I say? What I say?
No, Mike over here sending, yeah. Kill yourself, Mike.
Look, oh, hold on, man.
Mike, I ain't put you on blast, but I'm gonna say kill yourself, Mike.
Mike.
I ain't gonna put you on blast, Mike. I can, but I ain't going to. Kill yourself.
Hold on. No.
Slowly.
Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Hey, man, can you mute him? Black and out for a minute.
Now,
I'm gonna be on timeout.
Now, Mike on timeout. Hey, Black.
Hey, look, first, I don't know what all these goddamn emotions mean. All these emotions, I mean, not emotions, but
now you know what that peach means. Now you know what that peach is.
Now, is the peach the booty or is the peach the lips?
Either one. If you get this from your wife, go home immediately or go to your bedroom immediately because that means she is ready.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what if your wife could really have them emoji splash marks shoot out her stuff?
Hey, so for those who don't know, this is Millionaire Man Cave, and this is a sneak peek into a real man cave. Every now and then, Black will take it and he forgets that he's on air and will talk about conversations as if we are in a real man cave.
We are.
I mean, but
we're in a real man cave. This is a sneak peek.
Whatever it is, the back side or the front side, and it's shooting out like wow, squash.
Squash.
He got it doing that, man. That is I don't know, man. No. Hey, ladies, don't send me that like that. My wife, don't send me no emojis like that, man. Send me a picture. Send me an old school, Motorola StarTech picture. Give me one of the old schools. Give me a picture. Send me one of the first flip phone with the camera pictures, that we couldn't share.
I don't need it that grainy. Nowadays you can get it nice in 4K with these newfangled phones they got. They're real.
Because all of us been married. All our women's in the 40s. 40-year-old women don't do stuff like that no more. Last time they did that was the 90s. Last time our women did freak like that, it was Tupac was still alive.
They don't do what? They don't send emojis or they don't send pictures.
They don't send them pictures like that no more,
man. That's a conversation that we have to have with our women.
Yeah, man.
We want pictures.
Old women don't do that, man. They old now. They don't like that. Because they are making pictures.
There are older women. There are women who are 40 and up who have some banging bodies.
I know.
I'm pretty sure they probably sending some pictures to whoever their dude is.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you got a banging body, send us a picture. That's TV.net. If you over 40 and you got a banging body, send us some pictures. At info@re-tv.net. That's a request. Okay. We'll put you up here. Now we didn't. You can send whatever picture you want to, but we're gonna put it up. I'm not gonna tell you what to send and what not to send. That is up to your discretion. However,
you know who does that? I don't know if y'all follow on Instagram, Lil Duval. Lil Duval got Auntie of the Week, where you got to be 40 and up. And he remember the Jet Centerfold? like the chick to be in the middle of the jet. He literally, that's what he does on Instagram. He will post auntie of the week. And it's pretty much like the Jet Centerfold where he give a little brief description. You know, this chick is 40, she got 2 kids, and she's single. Fellas, hit her up. Da 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 da. Little Duval.
Speaking of that, y'all just took me back, man. Y'all took me back to like 1993, 94, man. I had a one of the chicks that I was dating, not dating. I never dated nobody, but one of the chicks I had was Beauty of the Weekend Jet one time, man.
That's what's up.
That's like 93, 94, somewhere around there. Not maybe 92, somewhere around there, man. Yeah.
That's when she was the Jet Beauty of the Week.
Yeah.
Where was she from, Black? You remember?
Man, I can't remember her name, man. I remember her picture, but I don't remember her name.
I remember there used to be a lot of DMV models in those Jet Beauties of the Week.
It was the DMV. It was probably DMV, man. DMV in New York.
There used to be a lot of girls from DC, Maryland, Virginia that used to be in those Jet Beauties of the Week.
I mean, Howard, Hampton, you know, they always did them, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So to clarify man code right quick, just got to
clarify. Yeah. Back to man code.
It is okay.
The only emoji
messages like
you
this
can in a text message. Man, come on. A thumbs up. Yeah. This one. And the smiley face, man. That's it.
Mike, you was giving which one?
Yeah.
Mike throwing gang signs.
No, the okay. The okay.
I thought he was throwing gang signs over there, Mike.
Nah, the okay sign.
Yeah.
So
Mike,
okay.
He a Kappa. He can do that.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, well, you know, that's a little different. There's a diamond in there. So that's a little different.
So the okay sign, you can do okay, you can do thumbs up, and you can do the fist. But
if somebody piss you off, you can send them the finger.
Yes, the finger. Yeah. But don't send this. But if you receive this from your wife or from your woman, then
immediately
go home immediately.
Stop what you're doing immediately.
You can't receive the whole. You mean all 3 of them?
Yeah, because that means she wants the eggplant because her peach is juicy.
You can send the fire emoji.
Yeah, that's a good one. Fire emoji is a good one.
What the fire emoji mean?
It means it's on fire. You know, whatever.
Fire. That shit fire.
You know, like whatever you just said, or the song, or whatever is fire.
Oh, the 100 fire.
Yeah, that's another one. 100.
Okay. See, I'm making too many exceptions.
Those are okay.
Exceptions with so it's that we can't do the eggplant, but we can do the 100. We can do the fist. We can do the okay. We can do the what else? Because y'all making too many exceptions. I'm confused.
First of all, I'm not emoji literate, so I don't know what all these. If somebody sent me that, I've been like, I don't know what the hell that is. I've been like, I wouldn't instantly think that was something. You know, I'll be like, what the hell is this? Corn ass, get off my cell phone.
So now you know when your wife sending you this, that means she letting you know what she wants.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. If you say so.
She letting you know what she wants.
All right. So once again, I will say that no emojis are to be sent by me. They say what they want in a text, plain and clear. Look, if I want to send you a picture of my thing, you're gonna get a picture of my thing. You ain't gonna get no picture of Barney and one of the Smurfs. You ain't getting that. I'm sending you, hey, I'm sending you some flesh.
Yeah. Okay. Man code. That's what and we accept flesh in return.
Y'all got me out here Brett Favre. I'll be out here Brett Favre on them.
Hey, and we accept flesh in return, ladies. We accept flesh in return.
Hey,
wow.
Yes, indeed.
That's it about. Flesh is my flesh.
Yes.
Yeah, that's in the Bible, ladies. If a dude send you flesh, you gotta send him back flesh. It's flesh to my flesh. If we married women, if your husband send you a picture of his flesh, you better send him back some fleshers. You better flesh. You better flesh. You better flesh that man. Flesh him. No blessing, flesh him.
And if your boys send you lollipops, you remove him from the damn group. and that, sir, is man code.
Man code. Damn.
Really, man? Lollipops, man? Really? Come on, man.
Hey, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not. Hey, I'm not gonna get too real on y'all because I'm about to expose these dudes for who they really are. No, I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I wouldn't do that. That's man code right there. You don't expose your boys.
Man code.
Never expose. Never expose. Hey, speaking of vote, go out and vote.
Yes.
Go vote, man. Expose yourself. Expose yourself. Get out there. If you ain't already voted. I already put mine in.
Today. I got my vote in today at the Board of Elections.
All right, cool. Cool. We already did our my wife dropped them off, got them certified, stamped, and everything.
Good deal. Yes, sir.
Good deal. For that, y'all get the emoji. For that, both of y'all get the doing your civic duty, you get the emoji.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Ty.
I don't know about that, Ty. I don't know about that, man. That's not a good emoji.
There you go.
Like I said, I will take that from my wife any day. I'll take that emoji set from my wife any day.
Hey, do y'all really think that one day it's gonna be a language for emoji?
Probably.
Hey, people do it. People send emojis linked up together, and it means a whole sentence. Yes.
Yeah. What's this new generation? What's this new generation called? It's not millennials. It's Generation Z or something.
I don't know.
They're on that. The emoji text language.
Yeah, these infinities. Yeah, they don't know these people. They infinities, man. They
got all the infinity stones.
They don't give a damn about nothing, man. They just they got the best of every world.
It's crazy. Sit back and look at their life compared to yours when you was their age. I guarantee y'all get mad. I guarantee you get mad.
What you mean?
If you look at this generation, for instance, all right. So a couple of us, we all got teenagers on this chat. So if you look at your teenager when they was 15, 13, 16, 17, and then look at your life when you was that age, it's completely night and day. They got so many things that we didn't have back then. They can do so many things that we couldn't do back then. You'd be like, yo, y'all niggas make me mad. Y'all get away with everything. Y'all can do anything.
I don't know about that. Look.
I can care less about a cell phone. Listen, this age got recording devices. So you can't say you did or you didn't do something.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got cell phone. We had beepers. You couldn't. You had a beeper. Then you had to run to the payphone, but with a nickel or a dime in your hand to make a phone call. Run back home. They got cell phones. They got laptops. They got so much stuff now.
Bet if you weren't near a phone, I ain't have to call you back right away.
That's true.
911. It was 911.
Hey, that's true. There's only certain people you extended that to.
Yeah, exactly. Everybody do a 911. Man.
That's what I'm saying. I like my generation growing up, but I'm thinking of the technological advances that they got now and the stuff that they can do and get away with. Sir, I mean, I differ. I don't know. I don't know. I'm torn between that. I'm torn because there's certain stuff that we got away with because we didn't have those technological advances that we was able to get away with certain stuff.
Let me tell you something, man. You know, for me, ain't nothing like having that conversation and be like, you know what I'm saying, growing up around the way type joints. Like there is no growing up around the way these days.
Not now, no.
Nah, the world's too small now because
Not even
of
that.
all the technology. World's too small.
Not even the world too small. It's the fact that people like to Donald's point. You represented where you was from. Black represents Birmingham, like Birmingham going out of style. We represent the DMV, like the DMV is like it's going out of style. That's not something people do nowadays. Like to Donnell's point, you don't represent Charlotte. You don't represent Fort Wash. Like you still represent Fort Wash because of the fact but y'all younger generation, they don't care like that. My kids don't care where they live in Concord, North Carolina. Blacks kids don't care about him being from Birmingham. They don't represent the areas like that.
Okay. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna tell you that's a socioeconomically some of them do because you very seldom when you see middle class in America today. Very seldom do a family grow up and live in the same house. I'm talking about people who will in their start becoming into their adulthoods and just say marriages or whatever in the early 2000s or mid 2000s or late or mid teen 2000s. Some of them people gonna live in multiple houses within a 10-year period. So a lot of kids ain't got a chance to, I rep this. You rep this, you rep that, you repping all kinds of stuff. But then the people who stay in the same hood, when I say in the same hood, your mama live in that hood, you live in that hood, your grandma, not that far. That's when you start. That's what we had. We had, look, my grandma, my granddaddy, my uncles, my aunts, my great granddaddy, they all live in the same neighborhood. Oh, I mean, if you was on the block and you did something stupid, I got 4 blocks within 4 blocks apart that I can run to and get to and just walk right in. And they be like, hey, what was wrong with you? Nowadays, hey, you ain't got that. You ain't got that. Families ain't even together like that.
That's true. Very true. Very true.
Yeah, I just looked it up. This generation now, the kids, they're Generation Z.
Okay. Generation Z.
So we past millennials. Millennials are now in the workforce, and we're on the Generation Z is the next coming up.
The millennials are the kids that was born in the 90s, right? Like 1990 and back, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah.
I've seen different, what's the name?
And then 2000, kids that were born 2000, they're like Generation Z.
Yeah, we Generation X, right?
Something like that. I think that's right.
Everybody have the baby boomers stopped in 1965, and then
it was Generation X. No, there was something after. There was something between baby boomers and Generation X, but I don't know what they were called.
Well, hell, it was. That's us.
I've seen they change it, so they change it every so often. So honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I've seen different things. Say Generation X starts here, millennials start here, baby boomers start here. Then I've seen completely different articles that say they start at different times, different dates. So I really don't know.
Okay.
To be honest with you. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is another episode of Millionaire Man Cave right here on Relationship Entertainment Television, RETV. Don't forget, hit us up, re-tv.net. If you want to get any of the apparel that you see my man Mike always wearing every week, Relationship Entertainment Television, hit us up, re-tv.net. They got a shop there. Most def. If you got a question of the week, any of that stuff, hit us up, info@re-tv.net, Millionaire Man Cave. We are in the building. Hit us up, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Don't forget to hit the YouTube, like, subscribe, share, the little alert button right there in the corner. So that way you're aware of anytime any new episodes are coming on RETV. We got Millionaire Man Cave, Women's Champ, People's Building Relationships, Let's Eat by Chef Audie. It's a bunch of stuff out there, y'all.
Yes, sir. And make sure you subscribe.
Outside my house, and I'm very concerned as to why is there a dog sounding like a wolf outside of my house right now.
It's in
But
front of my
yeah,
house.
make sure you subscribe. Subscribe to their YouTube because I like me personally, I get the notifications when the show's coming on. And it's real nice. So subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah.
Relationship Entertainment Television.
Hey,
So we was
let's hey, I'm gonna sponsor a cup, man. Along with my cup that I'm supposed to get, I'm gonna sponsor a cup to what we gonna do, man? First 15 people that subscribe to the channel from now out. Something like that, man. Do something.
all right. So we are what is this? November. October. October 20th. Between October 20th and November 1st, Black said he is sponsoring the cup to the first 10 people that actually subscribe. That's what he said. So the first 10 people here on YouTube to the Relationship Entertainment television page, Black is sending you a Millionaire Man Cave cup.
There it is.
Who's gonna be? Let me know who it is. Take the analytics. Do that. We'll give him a cup, man. Along with my cup. I'm gonna get my cup. Yeah.
And he giving his personal cup, and then he's getting a new cup, obviously.
Y'all watch my new cup. My new cup gonna be bling bling.
He getting the pimp cup, the little Johnny pimp.
Yeah. Millionaire Man Cave on. Y'all gonna want my cup. I'm telling you, want it. Yeah. But by the way, Generation X.
Okay. Generation X.
Are we still on air? Are we off?
Yeah, we live.
We still live. We still kicking it. We about to get off right now. Matter of fact, we'll see y'all later next week, same time, same place. 8 p.m. Relationship Entertainment. Black, Ty, my man Donnell, my man Mike. We'll catch y'all. Peace next week.
Peace.